Alright, hey everybody, glad to be back. Today our project is going to be actually a compost bin. I don't know if you can see it, the sun, it's late in the evening and it's a little bit of a glare outside right now, but this is a compost pile that I have going. A lot of chicken waste and veggie waste, if you can see the plants actually sprouting from it, so lots of good nutrient-rich soil right there. But we're actually going to be focusing on a normal compost bin that even somebody who lives in the city would be capable of doing today. So, step one of a good compost bin is you're going to want to find a bin or a box or something of that nature to actually house your stuff in. Now, this isn't necessarily a requirement. It is more of a suggestion. I like using these plastic bins like this or even a Rubbermaid. You can actually just do it like I did over there and have a waste pile. It works the same. The only thing that I like about the bin aspect of it is that you can flip it easier if it's inside of a bin. You can tote it with you when you go to your garden if it's inside of a bin. You know, you have more options when it comes to a bin style instead of just a pile style. So today we're going to work on creating a compost bin. I do have a paper towel down in there. I actually had tried to dry out some seeds and they kind of blew out of my little area, and now the paper towel is just garbage. So we're going to get rid of that. That's going to go in our compost bin. We have some avocados that went bad that are on my kitchen counter that's also going to go in our compost bin. The peelings, and then I'm actually going to take some of that soil over there to put it in here to give it a real good start. Some other stuff that you can put inside of your compost bin is anything that is vegetable scraps. You can put papers, you can put basically anything that you think would be recyclable, you can put inside of a compost bin. You do not want to put plastics. You do not want to put animal wastes like bones or butter or anything like that. You don't want to put inside of a compost bin. You want to stick to veggies. You can do some animal droppings, like sheep, chicken, things of that nature. You do not want to use like your household pets waste. That's a no-no. But basically you can do anything else that you would think would be recyclable other than those few things that I mentioned. And the benefit of this is that when you have a garden, you can take the dirt from your compost bin and put it in your garden. It actually helps nourish your plants and it makes them stronger and healthier and more nutrient rich whenever you're serving them to your family. I know right now with the way that the world is and this virus, a lot of people are at home with nothing to do. So this is a great project when you're stuck at the house. Even the kids can help with this. My little boy's actually at his dad's right now, so he's not here to help, and he'll be upset when he gets back and hears about what I did. But this is a great project for the entire family, and the added bonus of when it's usable, you have good dirt that can actually help feed your family. A lot of people are very, very worried about our economy and worried about how they're going to feed their families now that a lot of us are out of a job. And with this, you have an option to grow your own food, feed your family with the hard work and determination that you put in to starting a garden and maintaining it with compost bins and other things that eventually we will get into. So with that said, we're going to get started. So yep, you want a plastic bin like so. That's some avocado scraps that we're actually going to put into it. Avocado is real delicious and has a lot of fat in it, so great thing to put into a compost bin if you don't use it. Unfortunately, mine got a little too ripe and are unusable. So went to go slice one open and make myself a sandwich and they're unusable. But I'm going to be able to use them in my compost bin. I'm going to actually be able to start the seeds from the avocado seeds themselves, and hopefully we'll have some avocado trees here in the near future. So yeah, we are going to go ahead and get started. Bin, stuff to put in it. I'm actually going to put that piece of cardboard in it as well because you can do that. Oh, Bub says hello. We're going to walk over here. I'm going to get a little bit of the dirt that I have from my previous compost bin. You need a good shovel. You see the compost pile. Hold on, I think my dog's getting into something. Bubbles Murray, come here. What is it that you're messing with? Huh? I don't know what she's into over there. Probably a snake, knowing her. There's Sultan. He says hello. Everybody's out in the yard today. So, bin, compost pile. It does not have to be a compost pile. I'm sure you guys don't have that started yet. It's fine. You can actually just get some potting soil or some manure or anything like that from Home Depot to kind of help give your compost bin a start. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just take some of this right here. This is dry, you guys. So you're going, that's another important part of a compost bin, is you want to keep things very, very moist. So I have not been watering my compost pile, so we're going to remedy that. You're going to put some dirt, or in my case, this is the chicken coops waste. So I'm putting some chicken coop waste in. So now we're going to throw in our avocados, minus the spoon. And yes, there is a sticker on that avocado skin. It's fine. Little tiny things like that are not going to mess you up. I mean, if you have the time to do it, go ahead and take it off, but it's not going to screw you up that badly. So yeah, dump in your avocados. Oh, tell the cat not to hit the dog. That was mean, Sultan. That was mean, boy. Run him off because he's being a jerk face. So we have the dirt. We have the avocados. I'm going to go get a little bit more dirt. Or in my case, chicken. Chicken waste. You can put leaves, you can put anything basically out of your yard, you can put inside of a compost bin. So we're going to put those leaves in there and that dirt. We're going to take this bit of cardboard and stick it down in there too now. And then we're going to put a little bit more dirt on top of it. And by all means, you guys, if you have chickens, you can definitely use the coop clean out to go into your compost bin. That's 100% okay. Dump that on top of that cardboard. Bam. And now we have a good start to our compost. And I'm going to go ahead and put the end of the hose inside of the bin. And we're going to go turn on the water. Hey guys, voiceover Ashley here. I wanted to talk a little bit about the placement of your compost bin. So you're going to want to make sure that your compost bin is somewhere that the smell isn't going to offend anyone. So you don't want to put it by your front door. You don't want to put it anywhere where your neighbors are going to complain. A compost bin is doing exactly what it sounds like. It's composting. It is taking the veggie scraps or the leaves and decaying those materials and turning it into that rich soil that you can use. There are a number of different compost bins that you can make or create. There's 1,000 different ways to use the soil that you get from the compost bin. You could start a worm bed. You can use it in your gardens. Good way to recycle and cut down on the amount of waste that you and your family are creating. Nowadays, we have to pay people to come pick up our trash. So the less amount that you can put into landfills, the better. And with this, you honestly can recycle 90% of what's coming out of your kitchen as far as coffee grounds, eggshells, veggie scraps, anything. And this is great for kids too, because this gives them that starting foundation of, you know, what can I recycle versus what needs to go in the trash, and gives them an idea of not everything needs to end up in the landfill. You can recycle most of what you're using. So this is a great thing for kids to get involved with, the building and the maintaining of the compost bin. And then if you add worms, then you have a worm bed. So if you have a little boy, he could go pick out his worms to go fishing. I know that we will definitely be doing that. So one thing, you will know that your soil is ready to use whenever it is deep, dark brown, almost black. You want it to be very, very dark in color, and that is how you know it is ready to use. You can keep a tarp over your compost bin to help keep that moisture and heat in, but it's not necessary. I don't do that, but you can. And then, yeah, when it's that deep dark brown, it's ready to be used, and, go to town, put it in your gardens, do everything. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and y'all come back now.